Bad Bunny? Who is Bad Bunny? Who is Bad Bunny? Who is Bad Bunny? Who in the world is Bad Bunny?
Well, here we are 8 months later, and I can surely tell you that I know who Bad Bunny is. This is a full circle moment. Everything has come all the way right back down to this. I do remember saying that it's not usually what I would listen to, but I have actually been listening to a lot of Bad Bunny. It's just a new genre for me that I've been exploring, and I've actually really liked it and enjoyed it. For all of you guys that were rooting for me to become a Bad Bunny fan, here we are. I consider myself a fan. You happy? Yeah, woo, yeah, we won, yeah, you guys won, yeah, confetti, yeah, congratulations. It's an honor, thank you. Today is Thursday, November 26th, and Bad Bunny just dropped his latest album. This is actually album number 3 from this year alone. This album is called El Ultimo Tour Del Mundo, which in English translates to The Last World Tour. And this is the album art. He just dropped it right now. I don't think he's said anything about it. Unfortunately, the bunny man has contracted COVID. Yeah. Wait, let me try turning off the light. Oh my god, that is so much better. Why didn't I do this earlier? Is this too dark? Oh, that's too bright. We're gonna leave it like this. Along with the release of this album, there's been a lot of speculation because Bad Bunny himself said that this is his last album and then he's retiring. But I have a theory, alright? Hear me out. This album will not be the end of Bad Bunny. But based on his more recent songs and his change of appearance, I strongly believe that this doesn't mark the end of Bad Bunny, but instead marks the end and the retiring of his trap alter ego. Does that make sense? Are you following me on that? We've known Mr. Bunny over here, El Conejo Malo, trap, rock star, like, he does what he wants. That's literally the name of his last album. And we've grown to love this version of himself. And I'm not saying it's a character, but I do think that it's come to a point where we're not all one-dimensional. We all have a bunch of dimensions, and the same thing goes for him. He has a bunch of dimensions to himself, which is different alter egos, different styles. So personally, with all of this kept in mind, I really believe that Bad Bunny is retiring his trap alter ego, Trap Bunny. From here on out, he might just experiment more with sound and broaden the horizon of the type of music that he makes, which opens the doors for tons and tons of possibilities. Like, imagine El Rockero, like Bad Bunny, but like rock? Bro, that would be dope. Something that could possibly happen. Who knows? He might go a little bit more pop. He might stick to reggaeton, but approach it in a different manner. We won't know until he does it. That is my theory, but that's not what this video is. We're here to listen to the album. We're here to take it all in and let it all out. So let's jump right into that. For copyright purposes, I don't think I'll be able to put many clips of me actually like listening to the song. I'll see if I can edit some in. Let's fast forward through the entire reaction and then my overall thoughts and opinions. All right, we're gonna get comfortable for this. This can be a long listening session. Here we go. Oh, well, this is awkward. Natalie's FaceTiming me. Hi, my love.
Are you filming?
I am filming.
Oh, hi. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like the video. You know the vibes. Come on now. And, yeah, enjoy the
All right. Wow. That was a ride. It started off with this very like loud energy, you know, accepting that he is on top of the world. I mean, the song says it itself. The world is his, and he's gonna do what he wants with it because he has found himself in such a place to be able to say that and to live his life the way that he wants to. And as the album goes, you see the very, very drastic change in his style of music. I was not expecting track 4 and track 7. Those blew my mind. I heard the guitar and then the drums came in and my head just... That was so good, and he was able to transition into that so effortlessly. When I first reacted to him, I didn't really like his music because it just all seemed too repetitive. It was all in your face, trap, and that's not my style. It's almost as if that album was, you know, his trap days, his crazy, like wild boy days, I guess. And this album has shown the growth and the maturity not only in himself but in his music and who he is as an artist. I went through like 12 different emotions. It shows in his music that he has matured a lot. I was also taking notes as listening to the album, you know, just like my initial thoughts and how I was reacting to certain things. Track 8 just messed me up. Just right in the middle of the album, just a punch right in the heart, and it took me a little bit to recover, but oh my god, track 8? Jesus. Let's not talk about track 8. Anyways, right after track 8, we have track 9, which is a direct like rebound from the story told in track 8, and so that was like a really good contrast with those two songs to see. Oops. And then we move over to track 12. That track was beautiful. I don't think that track is going to do well overall, like in the scene, so to say, just because it's more of an instrumental art piece for the album to move it forward. I personally really, really like that track. It is far, far out of right field when it comes to the rest of the album. I hope nobody gets offended with what I'm about to say, but track 13 and 14 feel like the Puerto Rican equivalent of The Weeknd. I noticed with those songs, they were just like very, very heavily 80s synth wave, so to say, and more music nowadays, it's a lot more like retrospective of the 80s and whatever, and really reminded me of The Weeknd, like After Hours, but like Spanish version. And moving on to the final track, track 15, which is the closing track for the album. That was a good one. Spoken word, more poetry-esque, and then it evolves into a faster pace, like rap, more of a song builds up around it, and it has a really, really nice instrumental that it kind of just leaves you hanging there. This one was really, really, really well done. It has like a slight EDM feel to it, like undertones, but overall it's still a spoken word, and I think that's super cool. It's a great way to wrap up the entire album and kind of end it on this happy note. I was so off-put to it at first and very closed-minded about it, but a lot has changed in 8 months, obviously, and I think I'm gonna have to say that this album really, really changed my perspective and changed my view on his music. You're gonna catch me actually listening to this album and enjoying this music a lot more than I would have before, and I think that's crazy. But overall, extremely well put together album. It just took me for a ride. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video before it gets too long. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and join the squad. We have tons of more content like this coming out. Tell me what your favorite track is, leave it in the comments below, and give me more artists to check out because I'm really digging this and I want to dive more into this world. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, but for now, peace.